Hey guys, 5-day flipper back here again. It's been less than 24 hours since I did my podcast. I talked about the video games that I got, the brand new video games, GTA 5s that I got. I had 27 of them. So what had happened, just to refresh you guys, is I turned in a bunch of my slow-moving games to GameStop just so I can get some faster-moving stuff, which I did. I got 27 GTA 5s, a bunch of them for each system, some for Xbox One, some for PlayStation 4. So, man, within 24 hours, boom, karate chop. They're gone. They're sold. So you know what? That's awesome because, that's about $500 or so in revenue. And I could use that 500 today to buy stuff, Yeah. I guarantee you the 100 or so video games that I traded in to get this, this game store credit, they wouldn't have been gone by today. I just did that a couple days ago. They would not have been gone that quick. So this is just awesome. This is a win. This is a hard win. And it's just so let me back it up a little bit. So I went and did the trade at GameStop. I turned in a bunch of slow-moving games. And GameStop had the GTA 5 games for $19.95. They're on sale for $19.95, down from $29.95. Plus, when you're an Elite member, you get games for 20% less. So I got them for like $17 or something like that each. Now, I know the GTA 5 sell really fast because, hey, Lonnie, you caught me live. I love it. I know that they sell fast because I bought them before, and they just move quick. Now, what I did was I listed them first for, I think, $27.95 or $25.95 or something like that with shipping. And after like 4 or 5 hours, I got no sales. And GTA 5s sell way quicker than, you can't go 5 hours without a sale for GTA 5 if it's new, if you have it listed right. So I didn't have it listed right. I had it listed wrong. The price was too high. Hey, Steve and Steph, nice to see you live. So what I did was I lowered my price down drastically. I think I put it at $24.95 or $23.95 free shipping. And guess what? 24 hours later, this whole big ass bag, yeah, it's gone. So, I'm gonna bag that stuff up tonight or tomorrow and ship it out. One guy, he bought. How many did he buy? He bought 10 games. Yeah, one guy, he bought 10 games. So that was a nice karate chop. So yeah, man, they just moved real quick, and I'm super happy with it. And it just goes to show, man, that see, here's the thing that I've learned, by doing this reselling stuff is if your stuff's not moving, if it's not selling, you're not making any money. It doesn't matter how great your pictures are. It doesn't matter how cheap you bought something for. Oh man, I just bought all these ass pickles for 50 cents. You know what I mean? Yeah, great. And now it's 2 months later, and you still got all those ass pickles that you have listed for 20 or 30 or $40. You know what I mean? If your stuff's not selling, then you're wasting time, you're wasting money, you're wasting effort, and you will get you will get discouraged and you'll think freaking eBay sucks and it's slow and this and that. And I mean, I can't say it's slow. I can't say eBay is slow right now because the way that I'm doing stuff, you know, all my super low end games, I'm just selling them locally in bundles. And then for my higher end games that I know will sell quickly, I'll list them on eBay. And then for my slightly higher end games to higher end games that won't sell quickly, I'll karate chop them to GameStop or someplace else like that and be done with them. And that's that. I mean, just think if you're in a niche with jewelry or furniture or whatever, if you have a quick way, I'll get you guys questions when I'm done talking in a minute. If you're in any, whatever niche you're in, whatever game you're in, if you have a quick and easy way to get rid of your stuff quick when it gets slow or, you know, you need cash or whatever, you're golden. For example, Steve and Steph Resale Killers are here. I love their swap meet strategy because they just bring all their freaking pots and pans and stuff out there to the swap meet. They blow that stuff out cheap enough for resellers. That's the key. Cheap enough for everybody to buy it. Regular people who just need a pot and pan, or resellers who want to come spend $300 or $400 with them and buy a bunch of crap. It don't matter. They just want that stuff gone. You know what I mean? If they go out there and make $1,000, $1,500, you know, in 4 or 5 hours on some slow ass moving stuff that maybe would have took them 6 months to a year to move, it's all about flipping quick, you know? So the money that I get from this, you know, I already got some stuff, like I got some stuff lined up for tonight. Guy says he has a whole bunch of, I dealt with him last night, bought a bunch of these games here, but let's see, got some Nintendo stuff right here. That's the sound you like to hear. Some Nintendo games. And so yeah, he has a bunch more stuff like Super Nintendo and all that kind of jazz. So I'm gonna see him later. And depending on how cool his stuff is and how much he has, you know, part of that $500 that I made today or in the last 24 hours from these games, I might need that, you know? And I'd rather be able to flip quick and keep money flowing and keep interested and excited in this reselling game than to just stack up a bunch of stuff. That's why I halted my road to 1,500 listings. That's why. Because, yeah, I was stacking up stuff, you know what I mean? And I was getting some sales, but I was getting a lot of $5.99 sales, $6.99 sales, you know, some $8.99. I would go, woo, when I got an $8.99 or a $9.99 sale, and my stuff was steady stacking up. And I was like, man, I could be doing something better with, you know, with my time, with my games, with my money, with my resources. So, you know, I halted the road to 1,500 and karate chopped that stuff. And now look at me, man. I'm going to ship that stuff out. I got some fresh money to spend. I still have a bunch of games to list, but all the games, like, let me just grab some of these games that I have to list. Let's see here. Just to show you, for example, the stuff I have to list. Let's see here. Okay, let me make sure the titles are going outward. Okay. All right. Like, for example, here's some of the stuff I still have to list, right? Okay, this game right here, I believe. Where's that? Here, I think this goes for like 50 or 60 bucks. This is going to be gone in 5 minutes after I list it. The 2 Left 4 Dead sell super quick, you know, and I have maybe another 50 or 60 games like this that are quick selling games that I have to list. I may have 75 or so. So, you know, I'm happy, man. You know, I'm flipping quick. I'm learning a lot. I'm making some mistakes, which you're going to have to make some mistakes in this game, you know what I mean, to be successful. If you don't make any mistakes, you know, how can you be successful? You haven't tried anything. So, you know. All right, so let me quickly say hello to people in the chat here. So we got Steven Steph, Resale Killers. Finally in my live chat. I love it. You got Chris. You got Dave, the car boot picker. What's up, Dave? Man, I see you. You got my buddy Lonnie Garage Flips. Shout out to Lonnie. He's the one that was like, man, when you talk, it's kind of like a podcast. You should kind of do a podcast. So yesterday I did my podcast number 1, and it was all Lonnie's idea. I'm giving him all the credit. He's the genius. I'm just up here throwing shit at the wall. He's the smart one. He thought of it all. So shout out to you, Lonnie. You're the man. Let's see. Who else is here? Okay. Michelle's here. All right. So yeah, that's what's up. I just wanted to make a quick video about that, and you know, let you guys know how quick that stuff sold, and you know, kind of keep you updated on my journey and stuff like that. Let's see if there's any questions here. I'm speaking various speaking knowledge. Hell yeah, I'm speaking knowledge, mofo. I need a better at flipping. Sorry, I'm just reading some of you guys' messages. You guys are going down. You know, you guys are typing stuff, and it's moving super quick. So let's see if there's any questions. I don't see any questions from me. You guys got no questions from me? Screw you then. Yes. Where do you find? Okay, here's a question from Chris. Where do you find? Where do we find your podcast? You found it. I am super untechnically savvy, so this is my podcast. My YouTube channel is my podcast. I will be putting like podcast 1, podcast 2, podcast 3 in my titles on my YouTube channel. So yeah, this I didn't title as a podcast because this is pretty much just an update on the 27 brand new GTA 5 games that I got from turning in my old inventory, and I wanted to share this because, you know, I was so excited. You know, I just got my last sale like maybe 15 minutes ago, and I was so excited I wanted to share. You know, I wanted to let you guys know, hey, this is what's up. So let's see. Dave, can I ask you a question? Yeah, Dave, go ahead and shoot me your question. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Dave says, "Are you a rock and roller like me?" Man, I can't do the English accent as good as Steve. Can we karate chop your YouTube? Yeah. I am a rock and roller. Yeah, I'm kind of I guess if I was a rock and roller, I would be a OG rock and roller, like out of the 50s or 60s or something like that. Like I don't know. Yeah, somebody like James Brown or something like that, you know, or Chubby. I forgot the dude's name. The dude who originated rock and roll. There's a black dude who actually originated rock and roll. I can't think of his name right now, but yeah. So anyway, that's what's up, guys. Just karate chopping. It's hot as hell. It's probably 106 outside, and yeah, Chuck Berry. You're right. Thank you, Lonnie. So yeah, it's probably 106 outside or so. You know, I didn't go garage selling today or to the flea market. Good God, going to our flea market out here, trying to walk around at 100 and something degrees is crazy. It's crazy. So yeah. By the way, there's a good chance that I'll be going to Southern California sometime soon, Steve and Steph. So, you know, when I do go, I'll make sure I'll let everybody know I'm coming. And, you know, I want to hang out, man. I want to grab Starbucks. And I would love to take Steve and Steph. You know how, like, right now they're doing their dumpster dive stuff? You know what I mean? That stuff is really cool, right? And they're into the spirit of it. I would love to get them out to the freaking swap meet at 5 o'clock in the morning in SoCal, some of the big swap meets, and let them game hunt with me and see just how savage and how brutal and how barbaric it is when you're out there freaking game hunting with your cell phone, with your flashlight on, because it's dark out there. Probably 5 o'clock now. Yeah, in the summer it's probably light, but you get the point. People out there with their freaking flashlights and their game hunting, and when somebody puts a box down in game, there's like 15 hands going in. It is brutal. It is brutal. I don't know if Steve would cotton to that, because he gets kind of tense, but I would love to bring them around that and let them see that in action, because that's a whole nother beast. When I went down, I went to San Bernardino. I'll say this and then I'll go, because I don't want to just ramble unless there's more questions for me. I went to San Bernardino. There was a swap meet down there, San Bernardino, California. And I was down there super early. I think before even the first car came to the swap meet. And man, it was ferocious. I'll give you a story. Okay, I'll give you a story. So I'm down there at the swap meet, right? And it's probably 2 hours in. I think I bought a little bit of stuff. So this one guy, there's like 2 or 3 guys. They got their truck and they're taking off stuff of their truck. So as they're taking off stuff from their truck, this one guy, he just goes in and he's he's got his arms out like this, right? And he's just nose deep into the freaking box. He's just like elbowing anybody out, just like, and like this one box he went in like that, and it was a box full of video games, and he just went like this, and he said something in Spanish, and he freaking did the deal, and he threw his let's just say this is his jacket, right? He threw his jacket over the whole box. Boom, done. It was all over. I was like, oh, that was brutal, because I've never freaking seen anything like that. It was ferocious. It was primal. I freaking loved it. I was like, I'm home. I'm fucking home right here. You know what I mean? I love this. This is crazy. It's like the money is good, and your knowledge has to be up to par, and your bankroll has to be up to par, because people aren't playing out there. You know what I mean? Like at the swap meets and stuff, people aren't playing out there, and those vendors are getting smarter and smarter and smarter. They're not just giving, boxed Nintendo games away for 50 cents or $1 anymore, because too many people, are paying up. So, you got to be selective, but you got to be quick. Let me see if there's any questions here that I've missed. Those are great. Left 4 Dead. Rock and roller. Let's see. Anybody find anything good today, by the way? You know, it's a Sunday. I'm sure, Lonnie, you went out at that half-day off stuff. You probably got a video up by now, though. I know you. You don't mess around. You're about it. You're a savage. Oh, and another thing, too. So I did the video yesterday, and one of the local pickers here in Las Vegas hit me up after the video, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I saw you out garage selling today. You know what I mean? I remembered you from the from your YouTube video." So, you know, me and him, we linked up on Facebook. So, you know, and we actually had an experience together. Like the dude who lied to me about the video game stuff that he had and then he sold it or whatever. He lied to that dude too. He snaked that dude too. So it was pretty funny. Yeah, it was pretty freaking funny. So yeah, Steve and Steph, any luck finding Bigfoot? Let's see what's up here. To the bins. Games. Marketplace. So the baby stroller. Oh, that's cool. Steve and Steph said they sold a baby stroller that they found dumpster diving today. That's awesome, man. I found a new sealed Sony headsets today for $5. They're worth $80 to $90 garage flips. That doesn't surprise me, man. You're becoming more and more of a savage. You'd be good out there at that swap meet that I went to where the dude was like this, like that. You'd be fucking good out there. You'd probably take your glasses off and be like, "Motherfucker, I'm in this motherfucker. I'm gonna find me something." You know what I mean? I'll throw some elbows. You know what I mean? I'll bring the country out here. You know what I mean? We'll do the damn thing. We'll wrestle if we have to. Let's see. I sell some ground shoes. Sold them for $50. Oh, you sold the stroller for $50. Steve and Steph, that's awesome. There, Lonnie says I'd end up in jail. You might. In California, you can go to jail for real simple things. Real simple things. Anyway, guys, it's been fun. This big ass bag is gone. It's all sold. And yeah, I'm out. Peace.